What is good, you guys? It's your boy Polly Hotshot, and today I'm going to be going over some of my best salmon trolling flies for my boat. I've had really good success with these over time, and I'm really excited to show them to you. Alright, so the one that I have here is the Mr. Chrome gill pickle fly. This fly hasn't been around for super long, obviously, because Mr. Chrome is a newer company, but I love their lures, and this fly has gotten me a lot of fish. It's very good with like a glow in the dark Two Face Spin Doctor from Dreamweaver. I've had good success with it. And overall, they really like the long length and how bushy it is. And yeah, also the five glow beads, the bigger hook. They just really like it, as you can see all the leaders twisted up. But anyways, let's move on to the next one. Alright, I'm not 100% sure this is the fly I'm talking about. But it looks pretty similar. It is the Rapture Frosted Fern UV. I think it's called. I know it's called Frosted Fern. I'm not sure about the UV at the end. But this fly has caught a ton of fish for me over the years with like a spotted Richard paddle. And I've had a lot of success with it for trout and salmon. The salmon really like it in the wintertime, especially. Like in, not in the wintertime, in the fall. I'm sorry, but they really like it when I put it down in like the lake and stuff. When we go and troll in the pond and that for salmon when it's too rough to go out on the big lake, they really like this fly with a spotted Richard paddle. I've had a ton of success with it over the years, and I'm just gonna keep running it until it doesn't work no more. And honestly, this fly, like, right, why fix it if it's not broken? This fly works really good with a spotted Richard paddle, and I've had a ton of success with it over the years. All right, the next one, I would be shocked if there was a boat without this on. It is the Mirage fly. From a lot of brands make this fly, but this one's from Howie's, and I've had great success with it. Some of the hairs are kind of bent and stuff, but I've ran it with a spotted Richard. As you can see, it's on here. The same with this fly. This is a spotted Richard from Dreamweaver Spin Doctor. Had great success with it. And so see, this one goes pretty well with it as well. But this fly, I've had great success with over the years. Same kind of story as the Rapture. Both of these work really good. I love the Mirage. I've had a little bit more history with it than the Rapture, but the Rapture is a great option. Some days the Mirage will be going, but other days the Rapture will be. And yeah, this fly is really good. And for the time that I've had it, it's just kept working for a very long time. I can't name a year where I haven't had this out there somewhere. And it's pretty much never left my dipsy. I don't know what it is, but in the daytime, salmon will absolutely go crazy for this combo. Also, keep in mind, this is a Howie fly, if I didn't say that already. And it doesn't glow. If you put glow beads on it, it might be a little bit, but it doesn't glow itself, I don't think. I'm almost certain it doesn't. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm almost certain that it doesn't glow on its own. But I know that this fly has had great success for me in the daytime. Also, this paddle doesn't glow. It kind of looks like it does with the yellow spots sometimes, but it doesn't. But salmon in the dark, even I've read non-glow stuff in the dark, they will still go down and find it somehow. I don't know how because they can't see it, but they do really like these daytime lures. And so it's like for me, usually I'll get up right before, or I'll get down to the water column right before sunrise, and I'll get set, and I'll pretty much just set this out first thing in the morning because for me, it's kind of right now, I'm mainly a two-man crew. It's just me and my dad. So it usually takes a minute to get set up, and I'll just put this on my dipsy in the dark, and it will still work very good for me. All right, the last fly. If you know, you know. I've talked about this fly for a very long time. It is the Dreamweaver Pickled Sunshine, baby. This is my absolute favorite fly ever. If you've been watching the channel for a while, you'll know that I use this all the time everywhere I go. Doesn't matter if it's Lake Superior, Lake Michigan, Lake Huron even. I think I've caught some on this. And the fish just go absolutely crazy for it. I don't know what it is. I really like the tubing up here especially. I personally tie flies as well, and I make them with bullet heads. I think I'm going to switch to tubing in the future, though, since tubing is a bit cheaper, and also I've caught a ton of fish with it over the years. And these glow beads and the white does glow green. This thing has been by far my best fly with a pearl or double pearl or white double slick, black double slick I've done great with too. Also, Spotted Richard, I have caught a few with, mainly. I like to pair the Mirage with it, but this fly will basically go good with almost any paddle there is, no matter what time. This is the absolute best fly you can have. KRW flies, I've heard a lot of good stuff about, but for me personally, this has just been my best one. So, anyways, you guys, today was just kind of a short video. But those were my best salmon flies for quite some time. They've been some of my best flies. I've had some luck with some other ones in the past, just here and there, but these have mainly been by far my best flies out of them. And remember, I mean, you can just run Pickled Sunshine. Like, you don't even need another fly. You could just put you could put this on any Spin Doctor paddle. It doesn't even matter if it matches, really. I mean, I would highly recommend for it to match, like a Kevin's Girlfriend. White double pearl and black double pearl, otherwise known as the double slicks. Those paddles are the only paddles that I know of that I've done really well with when they don't match perfectly. But this fly is amazing. I've heard some great stuff about some other ones from, I said, KRW. I've heard some good things about the 8-ball fly, which I did recently get, and I'm really excited to try it because it looks amazing. And so, yeah. Anyways, you guys, today was just a bit of a recap on my best flies. These are just overall, it hasn't really been for a certain year, and mainly Pickled Sunshine has been by far the best fly. So, yeah, you guys, that basically concludes it for this video. Please make sure to like and subscribe if you're not already to me. Also, Reel to Reel Outdoors and Dark Blue Adventures, I would highly recommend subscribing to as well. They've taught me a bunch of information, and I've caught a lot more fish since I started watching them. So, yeah. Anyways, you guys, I'll see you later, but until then, goodbye.